Hello everybody, my name is Digital Cake. Welcome back to Factorio, Story Mode Edition. Okay, so this is our objective, just to build an offshore pump, and oh my god, I do, okay. So, basically, I think we're doing all power. Alright, there we go. The water is flowing into the steam engine, but it is too cold to produce any electricity. Make sure the water is flowing. Alright, well, what I'm thinking is before I do that, I want to have another... Right, I can't do that. That's bullcrap. Good. The steam engine is now producing the electricity. Steam engine's efficiency is highest when it gets water at 100 degrees. There are more ways to build steam engines like this. Or this. Connect the drill and stuff. Oh, that was a piece of cake. Well, I'm right here, so you can say it to my face. In order to build radars, you need to gather some iron plates and copper plates first. Use electric mining drills to mine the resources. It is much faster than a burner drill. Keep a steady flow of coal going into your boilers, otherwise you will run out of electricity. Okay, well I actually have a solution for this one. Now, why, you may ask? Because this is working just fine. Well, it really isn't. See, there we go. It's getting dark. I should build some lamps. I don't want to build a lamp, though. Oh, jeez. I am surrounded by enemy bases on all sides. Yeah. There we go. Why? Okay, apparently the aliens are already mad at us. Which sucks, because I really was going to try to avoid having to fight them. I am such an idiot. Alright, my mic is still on. That's good. There we go. Oh, my wrist is starting to hurt. I keep having it like rest against like the edge of my desk and it's starting to rub the skin raw. That's gonna hurt. Okay, so we need 30 copper plates and 75 iron plates, which is not that difficult really if you think about it. I cannot even build. I would say I want armor, but no offense game, but that's a bit of a waste of resources currently. Alright, so copper plate production is perfectly fine. You know, why not? During this tutorial, let's re-explain how these grids work. Okay, so this is like Factorio Power 101. Okay, so you have a production source. You need you need boilers to burn fuel to help power that steam engine, and you also need an offshore pump. Okay, and then once you have poles connected to it, then you will be given these two grids if you have something that actually consumes power. Okay, now this is the consumption over here, indicated with little handy dandy graphs that you can do in 5 seconds, 1 minute, 10 minutes, an hour, 10 hours, 50, or all. All is the amount of power it has consumed since it has been hooked up to the electrical grid. Now, the great thing is that these steam engines will not produce any more energy, I guess? Yeah, energy than you will actually use. So this is all in kilowatts currently. So these in total are using an average of about 11.7 kilowatts, while these are also using about 187 kilowatts. Well, this is producing a little over 200. Okay. Now you may notice that production is a smaller bar than satisfaction, but that is okay. Okay. Because the second production gets up to here, like it's fully maxed out, and satisfaction is no longer full as well, that is when you need to increase your power grid or cut some things off your power grid. Mainly because the production is always going to be technically higher, but not on these bars, than your satisfaction. Okay, and the accumulators are basically a bunch of batteries that you have with the amount of electricity you have stored in them. The radars scan the surroundings. The more of them you have, the faster you will be able to. They consume a lot of energy, so make sure the enemies might attack your radar. You might need to protect them with gun turrets. Thanks, game, for telling me. Okay, so, I mean, I was planning to get through 2 levels today, but I mean, I might even only get through 1. That pistol won't be enough. I should probably make a machine gun. Yeah, you probably should. That's a great idea. Why don't you work on that? You guys chill. This thing isn't even operational yet. There we go. See, I'm trying to be cheesy and try to get away with not having to waste all my resources, but I really shouldn't try to do that. Alright, so each of these takes 300 kilowatts, and each of these can only produce 510. So together, in total, these things can produce 1,020 kilowatts. Now, realistically, this is inefficient only because this cannot technically hold this many, because it's usually a it's like 1.25 boilers per steam engine usually is what everybody does. So this won't actually reach max capacity. It won't like drop down ridiculously, it just will get ridiculously close. Last time I checked, but apparently I am not wrong. Okay, so realistically speaking, I might as well start gearing up even more. Just in case, because I mean, this game might be like, hey, go run out and catch it. I'm like, no thank you. I would rather not. You can equip several weapons. The active one is marked with a green bar. I'm just gonna switch my thing out over here. Alright, so see, oh yeah, see this is the problem right here. See this? This basically means that less is being produced than I can actually use. I don't know why I'm putting myself through this. I really don't. I mean, I could just... I don't know. I could just stand here for, like, the rest of the episode waiting for all this to be done. That's actually, I think, what I'm going to do. I mean, heck, I'm already almost out of time and we aren't even remotely close to being done. So that means only one thing. I'm going to do the insane. Forget it. Don't care. Only working towards as many freaking radars as physically possible. There we go. Okay, so while I'm waiting for all of this to be done, because I'm quickly running out of time for this episode, I'm hoping that this can be done as quickly as freaking physically possible. This is very painful. Very, very painful. Alright, so you know what? Let's talk about a couple things. Okay. So the channel. Okay. Shino wanted to point out we have grown substantially. I mean, in the past month, I have gained about 11 subscribers in the last month alone, along with about 100 views. So I mean, we as a channel, including you as the viewer, which are part of the channel, are quickly on the way towards being something big. Now, I mean, I am ridiculously surprised at how much you guys actually like my content. I'm glad that you guys like my content. I'm not saying that my content is bad. It's just not the best out there. I mean, there are a lot of people who do better at this than I do. And to be honest, I am utterly baffled that you would rather watch me attempt to play instead of just watch some professional be like, hey, this is exactly what you gotta do. It's how you gotta do it. No, nothing else. Maybe you guys come to watch me just utterly fail because you guys love watching me and my stupidity. I really have no idea. Please tell me why you guys actually want to watch this crap. I mean, I'm not calling my content crap. I really am not. It's just not the best. I mean, I'm doing the best with what I have to work with. I really am. And I understand I have a ridiculously long road ahead of me for what I have ever planned on getting. Because I just have a ridiculously long road ahead of us. Thank you, timer, for telling me that we are out of this time for this episode. But I am going to wait until this is done scanning, because I am not going to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. I hate cliffhangers. I know you guys probably as well do. Although cliffhangers are a great way to generate views and stuff like that, I really do dislike cliffhangers, and I will never do a cliffhanger unless I absolutely have to. Okay, so other than that, yeah, next year, beginning of next year, a lot of things are going to change. Mainly I'm in gaming currently. Well, this channel as a whole is in gaming mainly. I'd like to spread out, gradually of course. Sector scan complete. Small shipwreck located to the southeast. And watch, it's gonna ask me to go walk over to it. Alright, it's time to explore that area. Is that all? Oh! Epilogue. Congratulations, you have finished the tutorial/demo campaign. As you have the full game, you can either continue by playing the New Hope campaign or jump into the free play. Either way, it's advised to go through the tips and tricks. We wish you to have fun with Factorio and thank you for your support. Okay, that was the story mode, which means we get to head straight back into normal stuff. Next year? Next week, I mean. But next year, I'd like to start gradually bringing more content to this kind of channel, more like diverse content. Only because I hear if you get diverse early, it's not nearly as difficult to do it later. I mean, it's super difficult to do it. Like, say you were mainly gaming and you just dropped what you're doing and went straight over to, like, cooking. A lot of people would probably leave. Now, what I'm not saying I'm dropping gaming. Not in the slightest bit. I'm just saying that I'd like to have more different types of, like, content spread across this channel as a whole. So, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like and a comment telling me what do you think about my plan on how to improve this channel's content and quality. And rest assured, I will make sure I respond to you. Trust me, I will. If you like this content and would like to see further content from me, myself, Digital Cake, at Digital Cake Productions, make sure to subscribe. Not that difficult. A monkey could do it. Literally, it could. My name is Digital Cake. Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat. My name is Digital Cake, signing off. Bye.